Good evening. Today's subject is macrobiotic healings. Today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. And while we are talking, you may like to have questions, but video is going on, so after lecture end, then after that you can freely make questions. The macrobiotic healings, what does it mean? Modern medicine is, as everyone knows, focusing symptoms. So symptomatic. Behind the symptomatic medicine, idea is, I am a good guy, I'm a good boy, good girl, I have no mistake. So symptoms appear. Symptom is wrong, not I. Symptom is wrong. Swollen comes, and that swollenness is wrong. So we must get it out, that swollenness. For that, we don't need to change ourselves, our day-to-day eating, our way of thinking, or whatever. Just we try to get it out, this symptom, by any kind of method. That is symptomatic medicine. For that, macrobiotics is sharply defined. That is, the cause and origin. Why that symptom appears, how that appears. So, not only symptom, get it out, correct cause, correct origin. Then, by correction or elimination of cause and origin, that symptom automatically disappears. So, symptomatic medicine go directly symptoms, but this approach may not treat symptoms at all, or may treat temporarily, but minimum treatment for symptoms, direct treatment. But cause and origin treatment, this change, the maximum effort costs. Then, this approach, making divisional thinking. Because if eye troubles, eye is the divided from whole body. If cancer is there, then cancer cells divided from separated from whole body. If liver trouble, then liver is separated from whole body and concentrate for that liver or for that cells itself. Divisional, dividing, or you may say separation. For that, this approach again sharply opposite. That is more wholeness. Or you may say unite together, unifying. Then naturally this approach use analytical method. This method use not analytical. This method use totality, total understandings. Or comprehensive understandings. Then this approach used for the solutions, weapons to destroy symptoms, divided, isolated, analyzed symptoms, weapons. These weapons, strong weapons to destroy, to eliminate symptoms. Radiation, like radiation means like atomic bomb, radioactive radiation. Chemotherapy, various kinds of drugs, and various kinds of operations. This is, you may say, as a whole, using violence. Way to destroy. That means this method, for that, they're very different. This method is more goes the self-change. Self-change. I am the cause. I am bad guy. My eating is wrong. My thinking is wrong. My behavior is wrong. That is the cause. So we change ourselves. Self-change. And for that, may use like meditation. This case of meditation is not necessarily sitting and doing like that. Meditation means deep insight, self-reflection. Self-reflection. Then developing more spiritually, more psychologically, more physically, in other words, correction of life. Day-to-day life. Correction of daily life. This method then how to correct? Correct to environment. Correct to the environment. Correct to the nature. Correct to universe. Not opposing, adapting, harmonizing. This method is harmonization. Harmonize. Harmony versus balance. Harmony. Total harmony with environment, with nature, with the universe, with other people. Harmony. So, this method, always think somewhere hypothetical or illusional or assumed enemies. enemy. Enemy outside of us. Enemy. I am good one. Self-goodness. This is, there is no enemy except myself. That I am a bad guy. I was wrong. I have to change myself. So, self-evaluation. And no enemy except our indulgence, our over the desire or abusing our sense, our sentimentality, etc. So, this method need technologies, sophisticated technologies. Technology. More complicated, more developed, more expensive technologies. And this method is least technology, the better. Less the better. Okay? Less technology. Simplest the better. Okay? Simple. And everyone can practice to change himself. Everyone can practice. And this is require expert, specialist to handle this technology. Specialist, expert. And the sick person can't do anything for this method. Just leaving to the hands of the technicians or specialists or experts. But this method is no specialist and expert participation. No expert. No specialist. And I take initiative. I do it. I am the master to change myself. I do it. Self-participation, self-initiative, and self-participation. This method, against this method, which is very expensive method, very expensive. The cheaper, the better. The cheaper, the better. Okay? underlying principle of them. This is modern medicine, this is macrobiotic healings. Underlying spiritual thinking here is, suppose A group, A group, modern, B group. A group modern medicines, same things, that is battles, war. Defend myself, defend as myself as it is. This is battles. Enemy is virus, enemy is bacteria, enemy is this, enemy is that, enemy is tumor, enemy cancer cell, this and that. Enemy is DNA, enemy is hereditary factors, this and that. Constant battles. These battles, war. So use balance and bloody method. Bloody, because I must annihilate, destroy, annihilate enemies. So, in order to find out the most effective the method of destruction or annihilation of symptom or supposed to be the cause of symptom in these theories, like virus, bacteria, use experiment using those weapons or to invent weapons. So they use animals for experimentations. 1982, 1981, about 60 million animals were killed. 1982, about 65 million animals. 1983, about 70 million animals were killed. Rats, mouse, rabbit, dogs, monkeys, etc. To discover this injection can workable, or that hormone treatment can work, or this and that, etc. They killed 70 million animals. And this method is no killings, even one animal. In other words, war, battles. This method is peace. This is war. B method is no killing. Peace. And that A method, therefore, imagined victory is a conquering the world, conquering animals, conquering others. This is conquer. This is adaptation. Adaptation. No conquer. They keep, recognize nature, animals, plants as they are, and reserve their life status as they are, as much as possible. Adaptation, or respect other life and others, including human beings, including animals, including plants, including nature. Conquer, including human beings, including bacteria, virus, including animals, including plants, including nature. Conquer the nature, conquer the animal. In this underlying spirit, they think, I am the good guy, I am victims of sickness. I am victim of sickness. I'm victim of cancer. American Cancer Victim Friends Association there. I have to tell the very interesting stories. When I was studying in College of Japan, and I was a literary department, literature and philosophy department. My class, about 40 college students. He is my best friend. He was my best friend. And his initial is Mr. K. He's very brilliant. He was a very brilliant student. I was the chairman of college dormitory, about 600 students there. He was the chairman of my class. He was vice chairman of my college, my dormitories. I was vice chairman of my class. You know how we are close. Eh? Besides day-to-day the studies, like in the college, he was very much interested in Western philosophies. I was very much interested in Oriental philosophies. We played together and we made a picnic together. We discussed together this and that, etc. After college, we entered into the university, Tokyo University, political science, faculty of law. We together, he entered, I entered. Same class again, 600 students in one class. Right? Same class again, we studied. After 3 years, we graduated. He entered into the chemical corporation. I could not decide whether I should be diplomat, I should be government officials, I should be judge, I should be professors, I should be businessman. So I stayed graduate course and furthermore I studied. And pursuing that world peace, world federation, world government, etc. Then, about 38 years later, met in Boston. Just a few months ago, he came. He is now the leader of Artificial Organs Manufacturing Industry Association of Japan. He organized that association 7 years ago, and he has been chairman of that association. And he is the leader of BioNation. Perhaps, as you know, Japan's technology is very developed, sophisticated. So like kidney machine, dialysis, United States buying from Japan. His company is making those dialysis. And same things, many technologies, high technologies developed for BioNation. And theoretically, engineering way, already they can replace entire head. Entire head. They can replace. Only there is no market demand yet, so they don't make it. Also, in order to make, it takes $1 million or more per one head. So no one can buy so easily. So they don't produce it. But theoretically, engineering ways already can be done. And they have 10 years plan. This year, this. Market way, this course. This year, this. 10 years. With full speed going on towards BioNation and psychonation. Of course, his intention was to help people, because so many sick people, so many the people, they're suffering, so let's make them more survive, longer life, so forth. Heart become weak or heart going to stop, then let's replace heart and let him survive more, right? Good intentions. 38 years later, we met. And we were talking what we have been doing for past 38 years. I discovered what he's doing for those past years. I opened my mouth and I couldn't say anything. When he heard what I have been doing, he couldn't say anything. My initial is MK, Mr. MK. I am doing natural healings. He is doing the artificial bionations, psychonations. Both are concerned humanity, but both methods 180 degrees different. Just a front and back, right? Day and night. Anyway, we laughed at each other, and anyway, we hugged each other, and we promised, let's help each other for the sake of future of mankind. For that, I asked him, please send details how bionation, cyconation plan going on now. Anyway, this is really going on now. Okay? Perhaps you know that just yesterday, the day before yesterday, newspaper like Australia's incidents, the babies, the genetic engineering. But that is only one incident of thousands cases now everywhere in the world going on. Okay? And so, point is, soon, natural human species, like your parents, like your ancestors, like yourself, extinct from this world and artificialized the people like machines grow, totally new ones. And they, therefore, naturally need not to think hereditary blood or traditions or heritage of culture, religion, civilization, or whatever. Right? So far now is your horizontal relations, each other, man to woman, man to man, woman to woman, horizontal relations, societies. But at the same time, you have vertical relations, your parents, grandparents, and ancestors, etc., traditions, and growing offsprings, your children, grandchildren, etc. But the future, among these new race, this vertical relation disappears. Only exists horizontal. How communicate each other. And if that dies, then new one again come up. The new communication. Generation to generation, new one, come up. There is no concern about families, about parents, about heritaries, about the cultures, etc., traditions. Together with the adaptation and the use and the utilization of robots will increase. Again, Japan is taking initiative for this. I don't know what's going on in Japan. Robots. Already, according to Mr. KM, already possible robots which can replace so many human their functions. And nowadays, basic factory work going on nowadays. But that's just assembling the parts of the automobile, etc. They are using already many robots. Assembly lines or this, that. But theoretical engineering ways already can produce almost resemble human beings, skins, flesh, and smiles, expressions. Of course, computerized here. Speak, react, talk, listen, calculate. And so, together with decline of sexual abilities, husband impotence, so forth, future, you can buy husband in department store. So your wife, same things. Eh? Or what? For this result of A group, what B group thinks? B group thinks, because all troubles comes from us, myself. So I will change it. And I am the cause of my troubles. So I will change my diet, I will change my way of thinking, I will change my lifestyles. And if my organ is afflicted already by cancer, by tumor, by this, by that, then by eating correct, by changing my lifestyle, changing blood, changing lymph qualities, natural way recover it again. New cells, new natural cells again. Rejuvenation, resurrection of my whole body, as well as my mind, my spirit. So this method is preserving natural species, natural human species, and furthermore try to elevate its quality, physical quality, psychological quality, spiritual qualities towards more natural evolution. This is. This goes natural evolution. Natural evolution of species. This is artificial extinction of natural species and artificial production of artificialized species. This is natural evolution of species and natural preservation of natural. Preservation of natural status. Natural quality, you may say. Natural body, natural mind, natural spirit. These two groups are sharply contrast, 180-degree difference. Okay? To solve one issue, that is human degenerative sickness, physical, mental, spiritual sickness. And which way take over the future world? It all depends this 20 years. This 20 years. If B-way can take over the world as main current, then natural evolution of species will continue, and natural and degeneration will become less and less and less. Recovery of human quality will become more and more in natural way. And human traditions from 1,000 years or million years traditions will continue. Eventually, one world will be formed by them. Eventually, solar civilization will be built by them. But if in 20 years, within 20 years, if this fails to take leadership, this take leadership as we are seeing now, then early period of next century, natural human species will end. Only artificialized, only genetically manipulated, new type of mechanized artificial species take over the world. And all culture, spiritual traditions, etc., all vanish out, vanish away. That will happen very soon, with very speedy process towards the 2030 to 2040. That will happen. That will. Before, anyway, middle of next century, the human civilization will be governed already by artificial species. And natural species will more and more artificialized. And eventually extinct. So we are facing great competition now. We do not have such kinds of critical time for the life destiny of mankind for past thousands of years. And which way we go, by that future of mankind will be decided like this. This is the actual battles between two groups. Only this A group use high technologies, billions of dollars investment, and the political powers and legalizations, etc., etc. Trust, culture, trust and chains, alliance of industries. In other words, this group, either monetary, either law, or either social force, or either promotion, advertisement, either technologies, they use violence to conquer the world, This B group use the peaceful measure. That is, day-to-day life change in every family, every individual people, beginning from kitchen, having best quality of natural food and best quality of agriculture, and change each family, each kitchen. Instead, by systems, law, goes, force, violence, from grassroots, individually, one by one changing. This work, this A work, predicted like devil's work. many thousand years ago, right? In the vision of Jesus and others. This work visioned as angels' work. So devil and angels, last war is within these 20 years already begun to save, or whether can save or cannot save mankind. Angels' work is, angels' battle is from the beginning to the end peaceful way. Not try to destroy opponents, but try to change their quality also, feeding them grain and vegetables. Try to change their blood, try to change their lymph, try to change their cells, try to change their brains. Peaceful way. In other words, let them survive, let them live, let them develop. But anyway, let's destroy whoever opposes, including B group, for new bionation, cyclonation, genetic engineering roots. Destroy them, kill them, right? Put in jail, right? Put in prison, etc. Right? Violence they use. Right? Macrobiotic friends, especially friends who have been studying Kushi Institute, must see clearly what is macrobiotic healings. That is angels' healings to save mankind, individually, each family, and all mankind. And from the beginning to the end, we use a peaceful method, peaceful way. No violence, no agitations. And at the same time, you must know how large meanings this macrobiotic healing has, or how large the meaning, significance you are having in your hand through the study in the Kushi Institute. Each one of you become angels. Okay? Each one. They study very much. Scientists, scholars, engineers, industrialists, etc. Day and night they study, they work hard. So, you need also study, thinking, meditating. Right? And which group can take leadership for the future world? It is really thrilling time. Really thrilling time. Macrobiotic healings. Now, therefore, it goes. No enemy. I am enemy. Means macrobiotic concept of sickness is very different concept of the sickness from A group's concept definition of sickness. A group think disease or sickness, you may say, is bad things, painful things, give us sufferings. That is really our enemy. But macrobiotic healings or concept, there is no such kind of disease, sickness. There is no such thing. In these thinkings, because they approach devilish mind, so they see devil exists in this world. Virus could be, bacteria could be, this and that could be. Enemy, devils, evil exist. Macrobiotic approach. In this world, no devils, no evils, no enemies. So everything is good. Everything is wonderful. Everything is grateful. When someone develops skin disease, they think skin disease is bad. So they try to eliminate that by medication, by drugs. This group thinks skin disease is coming out from body, which is eliminating, discharging whatever I took and whatever unnecessary things, surplus. So this process is trying to keep me survive, pure, clean, by eliminating these things, in spite of my bad behavior, overeating or wrong food. So skin disease is wonderful, grateful things. Right? To make me survive, to keep pure and keep going. Unless otherwise, much before when we eat bad food, I eat bad food excessively, blood already contaminated and high feverized, whole body becomes septemia or infected conditions, and together with high fever, several days struggle, pass away already. But by creating skin disease, we could save my life. So it's great. So grateful things. Same things. Cancer. Breast cancer, suppose. This group think breast now have a cancer for some reason. It's a terrible thing. We must destroy this. We must do this. Maybe a surgery, or maybe this radiation, maybe this, that, etc. B group thinks we have been eating, taking in so much bad food, including 28 flavors, ice cream, cheese, milk, sugars, plenty of rich, greasy, oily food, salad dressings, this and that, loaded of those fatty, greasy food, rotten in our body. We have to get it out of that. Otherwise, the body cannot go on. I cannot go on. So, very celebratingly, very wonderfully, now coming out from breast. Because breast is, in the case of woman, coming out milk, so forth, it's easier to get it out from here. So, saving liver, saving lungs, saving intestine, saving all major organs, gather there, try to come out from. Okay? So breast cancer is so grateful, so good. If that did not happen, for some reasons, then long time ago, either died by septicemia, high fever, or the somewhere go those toxins and more serious organ troubles. Already long time ago happened. Okay? I'm already in bed many years, or died already. But very gratefully, try to get it out here, gathering here. So all other organs still clean. Okay? Depends on kinds of what we eat. Right? Some wants to get it out this way. Some wants to get it out that way. If food is very heavy, high concentration, such as meat, eggs, etc., more young food, creating fibroid tumor, creating ovarian cyst, etc., or testicular cancer, so forth. And if we cannot eliminate towards outside, then we have to eliminate towards inside. So go gather to certain organs and try to eliminate within organs, more internally create. So create, gathering buds and creating a tumor. Creating a tumor, cancer tumor, whatever. Or breast, gathering this, eating breast. Eliminate. So, tumor cyst cancer, so grateful things, wonderful mechanisms. That is this way of thinking. In other words, no enemy. Nothing to be destroyed, nothing to be killed. Everything is so wonderful, everything is so grateful, except my behavior. Overeating, abusing cheese, abusing this, abusing that, etc., etc., etc. That's end result is I have to get it out somewhere. And nature, all the universe is trying to get it out from my body, either outside or towards inside, creating those things in order to keep me more alive, more going, this and that. Right? So, in the second way, B ways, this world is wonderful kingdom of heaven, paradise itself. Wonderful joy, wonderful harmony, wonderful gratefulness to be. This world is, for this group, this world is full of enemy, full of germs, which may invade, may attack myself at any time. So I have to armor by vaccination, immunization, taking pills, or sanitations, this and that, carrying the 20 keys, weapons, guns, laws, police, and also hydrogen bomb. I must guard myself, to protect me from enemy which may attack us, will attack us. This, no enemy in this world. So I don't need weapons, I don't need injection, I don't need vaccinations. Just what I need is I behave well, because I am the biggest and only one enemy, my abusement, my misbehaviors. Okay? So, macrobiotic healing is like that. Macrobiotic healing is therefore self-physical, mental, spiritual revelation, right? Reformation, evolution. That is macrobiotic healing. So macrobiotic healing number one, spiritual aspect. That is, this life is so wonderful. Life is great and wonderful. So glorious. And I am a part of this wonderful glory. And there is this earth, this solar system, this universe is nothing but paradise. Paradise is here. All the time. And I am always free. And I am always master for me. If I have sufferings, maybe by sickness, maybe by accidents, maybe by this and that, that means I made myself. I'm producer. Producer of my happiness and her unhappiness. Therefore, I can change unhappiness. You may say sickness to happiness. You may say health. This is Macrobiotic Healing, spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening for Macrobiotic Healing, in Macrobiotic Healing. Then, psychological awakening. You may say mental awakening. In this world, therefore, joy, merry, and happy life. Life is joy, merry, and happy. If not, I illusion myself. So I change my mind. So I change my mind. I need not worry. I need not to be fear. I need not to be confused. I need not to be depressed. But if so, if it happens, if so, I am myself doing that. If so, I am doing. So, I can change it. I can recover it. I can recover from such sadness. All my friends are not enemy, no enemy. All other friends. Or my differentiation, they complement me. I have this lacking point. He complement me, supplement. Friends and differentiation. Differentiated self. All are friends and differentiated of myself, differentiation of myself. So everyone is brothers and sisters. Everyone is brothers and sisters. Everything, plants, animals, etc., mountain, insects, so forth. We are all family of this planetary family. Planetary family. Planetary. Then, third, what then physically does? Physically do? We need good eating. Good exercise, or you may say activity. Good sleep and good mood. Good mood. Enjoy the life. Okay? This is macrobiotic healing. This is macrobiotic healing. Okay? And if necessary, temporarily, if needed, suppose pain is too much. I did so much abusing and now pain is so much. And if needed, only temporary, some remedy, such as ginger compress, or such as taro pot plaster, or this and that, some home remedies, or shiatsu massage, acupuncture, etc., so forth. Home remedy adjustment, which is harmless. And safe. Right? This is macrobiotic remedies, macrobiotic healings. This healing is, therefore, the same things that Jesus did. The healing of Jesus Christ. Healing of Buddha, or whoever. Abraham, Moses, exactly same thing. Same thing. Many Christians, as well as Christian fathers, priests, they read the Bible, they talk about the Jesus, etc. But their soul was already sold to the devils, witchcraft, devils, analytical, divided, separated thinkings. So, from there is no more healing performed by Jesus. No more. So all religions already ended. They have no power, abilities to save the world, to save people, to console people. Of course, they can't prevent this natural human species going to be extinct. Can't prevent. They have no such ability. No power. So they lost. Jesus, he must be crying somewhere. But we are nothing but their successor, Jesus or Abraham, whatever, their successor. And so, healing, macrobiotic healing is healing of life. Life. Modern medicine is healing of symptoms, elimination of symptoms by violence. Macrobiotic healing is healing of life by love, gratefulness. Love and gratefulness. Right? Then what is macrobiotic cure? What is the cure? Mr. Osawa specified cure as the change of direction, because health. Suffering or sickness comes by either excessive yang or excessive yin. Therefore, if that person changes its direction towards more center, then cure. So he said, in 10 days all sickness can be cured. He said. Then A group thinks he is telling lie. Still cancer there, still arthritis there, still pain is there, still symptoms. In 10 days, how can be cured? They say, after eliminated or remission of symptoms, no symptoms, must continue that state, no symptom state, for 5 years. Then we can declare cure. That is their cure. After symptom eliminated by chemotherapy, by surgery, or whatever, and that no symptom, state of no symptom, continue 5 years, then cure. Many cancers, of course, after taking out symptom, etc. Again, reoccurrence cause, reoccur within 5 years. But anyway, they take that way, the cure. I take, however, not George Osawa's way, not medical ways. I take cure means when they achieve this, understand and achieve this, and realize, recognize it, understand it, realize it, and yes, I cure myself. Yes, this world is so wonderful world. Now fear gone. Now the depression gone. Now I am a very, very, very happy person in this wonderful kingdom of heaven, wonderful paradise upon the earth. When he really feels from the bottom of his soul, and he really begin the humble, modest life, doing well, that is cure. That is cure. Symptom may there, symptom may not there, it doesn't matter. So someone's even cancer cured still may not be cured. After 5 years, no symptoms, still to me may not be cured. He is still sick. Arrogance, selfishness, fears, depressions, angers, etc. Still there, that is not cured. Same things, symptom may be there, but after either 10 days or 1 year later, or even 1 day later, yes, this world is so wonderful. This whole universe is so wonderful. Yes, that's right. I am the cause of everything. I can therefore change it. Sickness was nothing but to save me. This universe is creating because I have been so abusing. In the form of sickness, they were creating and trying to save me. It's wonderful. It's so great. And the tear comes, and think, oh, it's great. And he begin to start to live that new course of life, then cure. So, when you guide future patients, you may do dietary recommendation. You may do exercise recommendations. Okay? You may do hair, mainly. But at the same time, never forget, in order to patient really happy, really free from his troubles, could be physical, could be mental trouble, or both, he must know this. Okay? So must know that you are macrobiotic teacher, That means you are recommending good food. You are recommending that you are showing the cooking class, etc. goals. And you are telling you have to wear cotton clothes on the skin, you have to make scrubbing whole bodies, this and that, etc. You tell that and you recommend that and you guide them towards that, but at the same time, you have to inspire and guide them towards this. Right. Spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening. Then, that's good. As teacher of macrobiotics, cancer of macrobiotics, it's good. If only here, yes, while patient eating, may disappear symptom, would change the brains. Gradually, patient becoming more spiritual, more religious. Yes, I have seen so many of those cases. But until they really understand this, we can't say cure yet. That means you have to guide constantly, inspire constantly that this world is so wonderful world, this planet, this universe, so wonderful planet. This is paradise itself. There's no suffering, no sickness, no enemies. If there, then I made, you made, so you can change it. Only you can change it. If you think some enemy is there, that your delusion, your illusion, wipe out that illusion. Only enemy is yours. So change it. Be happy from tomorrow. Sing a song every day. If you can guide that, you are the real macrobiotic teacher and the counselors. That is, you are really doing like Jesus did, like other people did, you are doing actually. In modern way. And then, then to you, many 100,000 millions of people comes. Because you are speaking truth. Very simply speaking truth. You are not lying. Some religious leaders at present time, there are many false religious leaders. Even new religions such as Guru, Swami, etc. There are many false leaders, false masters. They can't cure themselves. So naturally they can't heal other people. Just they pretend as if they were great. And people superstitiously believe them. Right? As if people believe modern medicine is great, surgery is great, high technological hospital great. Some guru sit on the high chair bench, so much decorated, plenty of flowers or this, that. Followers bow, incense burning. I feel so sad. I feel so sad. There is no such things there in this paradise. That is human illusion, human delusion makes. To make that, how many hundred flowers were killed, which are very beautiful on the field, etc. Real teacher, which you should be in the future, is simple, ordinary and simple. All right? That never forget. Not decorated. Not like Roman Pope, big hat, golden gowns, etc. I know he's a nice man, but he was superstitiously instituted. I rather like Assis, like Francis de Assis, much simple life, modest life. The same things, the more ordinary among ordinary people, much more spiritual people there. Okay? Because all religions dead already. Dead corpse, any grandeur you see it, dead create only once. And from dead, there is no fresh life come out for the sake of future of mankind. Important things as macrobiotic teacher and counselors. So, constant. You must reflect yourself. Am I okay? Did I eat well? Am I studying well? My suggestion wasn't wrong. And some of the macrobiotic community people too much gossiping about others. I do think how much time they have, luxurious time. To me, I have no time to gossip about people because I'm busy to see many hundred thousands the sick people, as well as I reflect myself. My words was correct. Right? My advice was correct. Right? How should we go with this? Etc. There is no time to gossip around about someone's behavior. So, no time. So, busy, mentally, physically busy to elevate yourself and also to elevate others is a macrobiotic teacher, macrobiotic counselor's attitude. Okay? To elevate them, to elevate you. Busy. For that you are busy. Okay? Not to gossip around. Okay? That is the wondrous. That is in between A group and B group. Half A group, half B group. Which way shall I go? So he cannot become busy in A group, bionation, cyconation, genetic engineering, taking drugs, this, that. Also, he cannot busy B group, in the B group, develop himself and helping him. So wandering around there. That is the most wasting life. If they like to busy, they can go A group, that's fine. Then we can play. We can play in this world. Like my friend, they are the leader. He's a leader of bionation. It's great. I shake the hand. Great. Let's play together on this world. You play that way, I play this way. Let's see 20 years later which will win. It's great. It's great. But without doing that way, or just in between, fooling around, wasting time, gossiping around, that is a waste of life. The lowest the human species. Dead. Alive, yet dead already. So I hope you keep busy very much.